Hey beautiful people, today I'm going to give you the top 6 things that designers and brands look for when we're casting models. I'm Kristian Lopez, the designer and founder of the women's ready-to-wear company, Kristian. This is actually one of my tops. If you like it, I'll leave a link below in the description. Fun fact, and I don't think a lot of people actually notice about me, I have over a decade of experience being a senior model agent. I worked at some of the top agencies in New York City. I scouted models from all over, and I booked models for some of the top brands in the world. Today, I'm going to give you the top 6 things that brands and clients look for when we're hiring models. So let's get started. The first thing we look at is the model's portfolio. We love seeing a variety of poses and just different type of photography in their portfolio. And we really look at this because we want to see if the model can move and if they know how to model the garment. Like for instance, this top, you see how it has a stripe detail down the sleeve. A smart model would do a profile view or pose to show how, show off this detail. We look for models who know how to model actual garments and highlight the special features or details of the garment. And honestly, one of the best movers I've seen in my entire career is my sister, Cecily Lopez. And I'm not saying that because she's my sister, but I didn't really know how badass she was until I saw her on set and saw a video of her moving. Her movements were just so fluid, and she was just so, just knew how to move her body, and this was so photogenic. It was just posing. Everything was a pose. Everything was a shot. She nailed it. I can't do it. But just her portfolio was incredible. She was just so in tune with her body and how to move it. And that really contributed to her being such a successful model. The second thing we look for is emoting. That kind of goes with the portfolio, but believe it or not, a lot of models have difficulty emoting. Emoting is basically making different facial expressions with your face. You're happy, you're angry, you're sad, whatever. I'm not a model, so I can't do it, so don't judge me. But just think about it. It seems really easy, but it's not. It's hard to take a good picture. And I'm sure you guys all know, for example, think about when you have to take a selfie. How many selfies does it take for you to get the shot that you like, that you might impossibly post, if you even post it? The same thing applies with emoting. Here's a secret tip that I would give my models who were just starting out in the industry that was trying to figure out how to learn how to model and pose. I would tell them, find someone who is an established model who's made it that you kind of resemble, and practice all their poses. Because if it's working for them, it's going to work for you. Third thing we look for is confidence. Confidence is so important because as a brand or as a designer, yes, we're selling a product, but it's more than that. We're selling a lifestyle, we're selling emotion, or we're selling a particular image. And our clients or our customer base buys into it, and it's your responsibility as a model, if we hire you, to be able to evoke that type of confidence from the picture or video that we capture when we're shooting our campaigns or our lookbooks or whatever it is, whether it's social media content. Is your responsibility as a model to be able to convey that. So that's why confidence is so important. When you go to the castings, keep your head held up high, shoulders back, walk like you know what you are doing. Even if you don't, fake it till you make it. The fourth thing that we look for is professionalism. I can't tell you or stress the fact how important this is when we're casting talent. We want people on set who listen, who are punctual, who have well-groomed or, hygiene, and, just good vibes. No one wants to be on set for 8 to 12 hours a day with someone who's a wet blanket or just a bunch of negativity. Nobody wants that. The fifth thing that we take into consideration when we're hiring models is the size, the sample size. In my over a decade of experience, I've seen sample sizes range from size 0 to size 16, 18. It just depends on the brand and the client. The whole point of the sample size and doing the casting is basically trying to find a model that fit the clothes as perfectly as possible without doing any alterations. Because as a designer, you don't really want to do any additional alterations once you have your samples made, because one, that's more money you have to pay to fix it, and two, it takes time, and especially a lot of the designers are under a specific schedule and they don't want to waste time, and they have like deadlines to get these lookbooks and content out. Here's a bonus tip for you. A lot of us are still working from home. That includes the modeling agencies, the casting directors, and your favorite brands. And they're still casting models. In addition to your portfolio, what they're asking for is a casting video and digitals. Digitals are AKA Polaroids. We call them digitals because we usually take them with a smartphone or a camera. But you can use your iPhone or Android to get it done. The last and final thing that we consider when we're hiring talent is, drumroll please, personality. Your personality is what makes you you. Personality is so important because, like I said, if you're on set, you want someone that's fun or someone you enjoy being around. And at the end of the day, you're at a casting with 25 different models who fit the same description as you, going after the same job. And what separates you from the person that's next to you is your personality. You guys have the same type of hair, same like complexion, same, blah, blah, blah. Everything's the same because that's what they're looking for the role that they're trying to cast. So if her book is just as good as yours, if she fit the clothes just as good as you, and she's professional and all that, y'all check off all the boxes. So it comes down to personality, and that's what sometimes is the tiebreaker. So that's it. Those are the top 6 things brands typically look for when they're casting models. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye.